Hi everyone, good evening. We're back again. Yeah, good evening everyone. Topic today: causes of heavy menses, causes of heavy flow, or causes of what heavy menstruation, heavy period. So, in any way you understand the terms, either you understand it in period, you understand it as menses, or you understand it as flow. So that is what we are talking about. Okay, the causes, what causes it, the reason why you have heavy flow in the medical condition, what really causes those things, what can really cause heavy menstruation, what can cause heavy flow, why are you having heavy flow, why is it that this month your flow was normal, it was the way you used to see it, but after that particular month you get to find out that you're having heavy flow, what called what heavy menstruation. Okay, that is what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, heavy words, menstruation, heavy flow. So bringing it point by point to our understanding. We'll not rush it, okay? We're going to take it step by step so we'll be able to what understand those things. And there's any question you want to ask me, feel free. If I know I don't have my phone number dropped on this platform to you. Alright, so first I'm going to talk about what hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance can result to what heavy menses. Hormonal imbalance can result to what heavy menses. When your hormones are not what balanced, when your hormones are not placed well, when your hormones are what imbalanced. What is imbalance? Balance is different from imbalance. Imbalance means something that is not placed well, something that is not right. Okay, that is imbalance. So hormones is what imbalance. Okay, it can result to what heavy menstruation, heavy flow. Then also I have the functional what ovaries. I had the functional what ovaries. When your ovaries is not functioning well, this is when your ovaries is not functioning well. As a woman, when your ovaries are not functioning well, when it's as in the way it ought to function, it's not functioning well. It's functioning against it. It will now what start leading to what hormonal imbalance. Your period will be what so heavy. You start experiencing heavy flow at the end of what the month when you're supposed to start seeing it. When the moment you start seeing it, it will be very heavy from the first day to the last day. It will be very heavy. If maybe probably you change your pad once or three times a day. That's morning, afternoon, evening. I know some persons they change only once in a day. Probably maybe they go to work, they will just use once, and once they're at work till they come back in the evening, they don't change. And some twice daily. But do you know that flow determines what constant changes? You need to change your liner at every point you feel wet, you feel soaked. Always change it. So when your ovaries is not okay, it can as well lead to what hormonal heavy flow. And also I have uterine fibroid. I have uterine what fibroid. When there is fibroid in the uterus, it can lead to heavy flow. Okay, when you have fibroid in the uterus, when you have fibroid in the uterus, it can lead to what? Heavy flow. Fibroid in your uterus. When you have fibroid in your uterus, you start having what? Heavy flow. It might not start from the beginning like when you used to see, maybe January it was normal, February your flow was normal, March it was normal. Then you now notice at the ending of the flow of March, there was changes. Yes, the changes will start coming. You're surprised the day it was supposed to end, it was very heavy, and you feel maybe it was, sometimes you do have blockage. What are those blockages? Some persons, when they are on their flow, that is when they start taking cold things. They start taking things that are really cold. Okay, those things can as well what block, and to get what stock some of those flow, some of those blood particles will not hang around, and they will not be able to what flow properly. They will not flow out. That is why when you are seeing your flow, one thing you shouldn't do is this: don't take excess things that are cold. Things that are cold are not needed, because why? As at that time your blood is melting out, and when you are absorbing things that are cold, it will go there and take some of those particles. If you notice, some ladies, when you see your flow, at the end of your flow, you see some could not mate, it will fall down. You see it like it will just come like a ball to just fall down. Yes, that was because of the things the intake during the flow that could not allow it to mate, so it will not fall down. So when you have fibroid in your uterus, it will what cause you what? Heavy flow. Normal, fine, some persons has heavy flow, which is normal, but for those which does not have such heavy flow from the beginning, and later on you are experiencing this, these are causes of what? Heavy flow. Is a signs of what? These are the signs that causes you what? Heavy flow, as long as you were not experiencing it before. Okay, and so I have also what? Endometriosis. What are these endometriosis? When things that are supposed to be found in the endometriosis are now found in the fallopian tube. Okay, it can also lead to what? Heavy flow. What are these fallopian tube? What are the things that you're supposed to find? Okay, let's say let me use my hand as an example. Maybe in this my palm, there's something I was supposed to keep here, and keeping it here will keep more stronger and safe, but mistakenly I have to drop it on my left hand, and I could not hold it strong. Okay, so that is it. So when the particles, the things that are supposed to be found in your in the endometriosis are now found in the fallopian tube, are now found in the uterus, it can cause what? Heavy flow. Okay, which means your system is no longer balanced. Okay, well, maybe the water was supposed to be found in the endometriosis, and the water now was now found in the fallopian tube. It is now found in your what? Uterus. It will start causing you what? Heavy flow, because by at that time it is no balance. Okay, the things are not working well, they are not working against the walls, so it will cost you what? Heavy what? Menstrual monthly flow. Okay, so we have the polyps. Okay, I have also what? The polyps. The polyps is what? Extra tissue that are found in the body, extra particles, extra things that are found in your body, extra things that are not supposed to find in your body are now found in your body, fighting against the things that is in the body already. It will start causing what? Too much what? Contraction. And when those contracting, all those things are absorbing, the contraction is heavy, the blood will what? Keeps on pumping very what? Hard. You know, it's just like you holding I don't have can. Let me show you something as an example. This is a can, and if you press from here, as this can, if you press from here, the contraction is not high. If you press from here, you can see the contraction is not here. But when you press from the middle, it has a high contraction. Okay, so when things that are supposed to be found are not supposed to be found in the body are found in the body, it will what? Bring what? An heavy contraction that will affect your body to what? To bring an heavy what? Flow. What? Abdomenosis. We have abdomenosis. Abdomenosis are what? 3 layers. Okay, when the tissue that are supposed to be found in the inner layer, okay, it seems good. So abdomenosis are 3 layers, like our ear, we have 3 layers in our ear. We have the inner, we have the middle, and we have the outer. So when the things that are supposed to be found in the inner are not found either the middle or the outer one, it can also what cause you what every period, every menstruation. Okay, when things that are supposed to be found in the first layer is found in the last layer, it can as well lead to what every flow. That is why we generalize so many things like hormonal imbalance, hormones imbalance. Okay, so in endometriosis, it comprises of 3 layers. Okay, so someone that has okay, so when the things that are supposed to be found in the third layer are now found in the first or in the middle layer, to start causing you what hormone or every menstruation at the end of the month. Okay, so people will say, but on the first month it was not like that, on the second month it was not like that. Yes, it won't be like that on the first month, it won't be like that as well on the second month, because those times that it was normal, you were seeing it the way you were really seeing it, your body system were okay, everything was placed in order. Those things, wherever, anywhere they ought to be, they were there. Okay, your endometriosis, things that are supposed to be found in your first layer were there. In your endometriosis, things that are not supposed to be found in your body were not there. So all those things were just in place. Things, your menstruation will not what flow, it will flow normal, it will not give you what heavy flow. But when you start having complications of things that are not supposed to be found in your body are now found, where things are supposed to stay in your body, they are no longer there, they are going to the wrong position. Things that are supposed to be found in maybe your fallopian tube are now found in your uterus. Things that are supposed to be seen in your uterus are now seen in your ovaries. Those things what start giving you what an heavy contraction that will make you what see your heavy what flow. Contraceptive, let me just use that word for you understanding. Contraceptive, okay, like coil. Which one is the coil? Coil is the one that fits in your inner body. Coil, so we all know when I say inner body, you know what I mean, okay, through your private part. So coil is what they fit through there. Okay, so coil has something that it can really cause. Like people will say they don't know when they used to get their normal flow, or rather, if you want to prevent yourself, many people don't really know how to prevent themselves. If you see some persons now, they are preventing themselves from getting pregnant, they are very heavy weighted. They are very, as in, they'll start adding weight. They'll start having weight, not because you want to have weight, but because that flow is the causes. When you're taking the wrong contraceptive for yourself, it will affect you. If you want to take any contraceptive, take the one you know is good for your body, what your body accepts. That is, whenever you want to take contraceptive, they will check up for you. Check if coil is okay for you, they fix for you. If no, Jadel is good for you, they will fix Jadel for you. If every 3 months, that every 3 months on will be better for you, they will give you. Or the daily pill, they will tell you, okay, take. But when you don't know any of those things, and you're using the usual one that you're taking, it will start affecting you with what your body system. Okay, so contraceptive that we take as well can contribute to our heavy menstruation. Most times you can feel it, and the first month you don't see your flow, the second month you don't see your flow. Why? Because those this contraceptive is still fighting with your body system to get balance. Okay, once they have regulated your system before your flow can start. Why some they don't even see their flow? Why? Because the flow will start fighting against the wall. Okay, they don't see their flow, because the one you're taking is what you're not supposed to take. Some persons, they'll be slim, but the moment they start taking contraceptive, they become fat. Some persons, they'll be fat, but the moment they start taking contraceptive, they'll become thin. If you're the type you're taking contraceptive and you are adding weight, like someone that is taking Ciprom, your face is swollen, your tummy, mostly especially your tummy is getting more big, you go and check the drug you are taking, or is either you're taking the wrong drug or the contraceptive you went to fix for yourself is the wrong one. It is not something that you're supposed to feel. Okay, so coil can as well lead to heavy menstruation if that coil is not in place well, or it is not in your body system type. It will cause you heavy menstruation. You know, every morning na sleep dey